Today on Eagle Nation News, Julia B. Zion will give an update on the 380 bypass right here in Prosper.
Grant Johnson highlights a special program here at Prosper High School.
And finally, Jordan Ramsey will be in studio covering Facebook's new policies.
Eagle Nation News starts
right now. Good afternoon, Prosper High School. Today is Wednesday, March 27th. I'm Cameron Silva.
And I'm Braden Brandvold.
So, lawsuits in big businesses are pretty common, but an unusually large one surfaced recently involving the Weather Channel. As some may know, the iconic group known as Storm Chasers on the Weather Channel were involved in a horrific car crash while chasing a storm, and everyone in the car died. The group crashed into another man's vehicle who also died at the scene. That was 2 years ago. However, recently the mother of the man who was killed filed a lawsuit against the Weather Channel for $125 million. This story is still developing.
Yesterday, DEA agents raced to the scene when they received word that one of the most dangerous and potent drugs, fentanyl, was being smuggled onto a plane. Upon arriving on the scene, the agents found 2 suitcases containing over 8 kilos and almost 8 pounds worth of this drug. This is the first time the DFW airport has seen someone try to smuggle this drug.
As most of our viewers know, Prosper seems to be growing exponentially, with businesses and neighborhoods seemingly popping up out of nowhere.
Julia B. Zion covers the recent bypass on 380 and how it's affecting the city.
If you thought the 380 bypass debate would be over by now, then think again. This 33-mile piece of roadway is still in the works. One question being, where should the road be built? Officials are still in the process of deciding how to handle the debate. The city of McKinney hosted a meeting last week where they discussed alternate options to the 380 bypass.
This just came up probably August last year when the county judge asked TxDOT to look at an option going west of Custer. That's okay to look at it, check the box, but it doesn't make sense. So let's take that off the drawing board. However, they've kept it there.
The 2 options that McKinney provided are building a new road in the northeast part of McKinney or building a new road here in Prosper.
It's going to affect several other property owners, with noise and traffic, and even the school district has passed a resolution that they don't want to see it either.
I understand we are growing out this way, and they do need to find some solutions for our congestion and growing community, but I don't think that is the correct answer.
A meeting has been set to be held here at Rogers Middle School tomorrow evening, where people will be able to express their opinions about the bypass to TxDOT officials. Prosper residents are encouraged to attend. Reporting for Eagle Nation News, I'm Julia B. Zion, Prosper.
After this, Grant Johnson covers a special program here at Prosper High School. Stay tuned.
Many of you have seen or heard of a program at our school called Best Buddies.
Grant Johnson highlights this program and how it affects the students involved.
In high school, people tend to form cliques and socialize with certain groups of people. Best Buddies is a program that breaks those social barriers and pairs students that may have never interacted before together.
Best Buddies is an organization that pairs one student with another student that has social and emotional disabilities, and together they form a friendship that helps both students interact and communicate with one another, and it helps to form an emotional connection. So one of my friends, Morgan, who's actually one of the people who started the program at this school, told me that she thought it would be a really good fit for the program, and she was the one who told me about it.
After joining the program at the yearly match party, a new era of friendship began for Bridget and Paulo as they were paired up as best buddies.
Paulo's in band with me, so I knew him before I was officially involved with Best Buddies. And then after I got involved with the program and we were like matched as buddies, we started to interact more and we became better friends.
My mom was using her iPad and she asked me what I want to talk about with my best buddy, and she gave me the information for Best Buddies.
Me and Paulo have a super cool bond. We share a lot of the same interests, and I think he's super nice and funny, and I love hanging out with him.
Bridget makes time for Paulo just as she does for any other friendship.
So if I don't see Paulo during the day in our regular band class, I try to go see him during Eagle time or before or after school.
Bridget and Paulo reflect on the positive impact Best Buddies has left on their life and what the future holds as friends.
It helped me to socialize better. And next year I'm going to be playing with her in front ensemble.
If you want to join Best Buddies, I say do it. It's an amazing program and it's a great way to make a new friend and learn how to communicate and interact with people better.
For more information on how to get involved with Best Buddies, contact Miss Gomez. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Grant Johnson. Prosper.
Stay tuned because after this, Jordan Ramsey will be in studio with your Eagle Update.
I am Taylor Wolf. Now I finally am able to use my freedoms to show who I am. I hereby agree to be bound to you, to let you decide how I spend my money. With this contract, I relinquish part of my freedom to you.
Now we send it over to Jordan Ramsey with your Eagle Update.
It has been almost 2 weeks since the mass shooting at 2 mosques occurred in Christchurch, New Zealand, and the aftermath of this tragic event has sparked many debates over gun control and white supremacy. Facebook was criticized of allowing the shooter's videos and manifesto to go viral, and has since taken actions to prevent white supremacy from being spread on their platform. Just yesterday, the tech giant banned all content that promotes white nationalism or white separatism and announced that it will target all language related to the white nationalist movement, as well as language that portrays strong anti-immigration stances. Although Facebook has always prohibited violent and hateful treatment based on race, ethnicity, and religion, the new restrictions define mere expressions of white nationalism as acts of hate speech that will be banned. Many civil rights groups have praised the move by Facebook, claiming that the violence spread on social media has allowed for the violence in Charlottesville, Pittsburgh, and Christchurch to occur. Finally, Facebook announced that the new policy also applies to Instagram. Back to you guys at the desk.
Now let's take a look at the meeting schedule for the week.
Well, that's all the time we have for you today. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Brandon Brandvold.
I'm Jordan Ramsey.
And I'm Cameron Silva. Live long and prosper.
Yeah.